Hi everyone, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, PickyChick. In today's video, I have a huge box of jewelry to unbox. This one is heavy. It's 18 pounds. I bought it from shopgoodwill.com. I can't wait to see what's inside. It's been a long time since I bought such a huge box of jewelry. So why don't we just get started and dive in the box and see what we have. Here's our huge box of jewelry right here. This came from Austin, Texas, 18.4 pounds. I already took the invoice out, which was stuck in this little packet right here. But take a look at this. This could have easily broken open, so I think they should use stronger tape. But I'm glad it didn't break open. Let's take a look at the invoice. Fashion jewelry, rhinestones, and craft is what it was listed as. $102.22, and then after shipping, handling, and tax, I paid $124.09. Time to open it up. And there is a sneak peek. I can't take it all out at once. I'm just going to take out a chunk at a time. Let's get started. The first item coming out here is this really fun faux pearl necklace. It's a statement necklace with super chunky round faux pearl beads as well as some smaller beads. It's on a silver tone curved chain. No maker's mark on this one, but it is a fun necklace. So I'm gonna see if I can sell this in my eBay store. By the way, I don't think I said I am a full-time seller on eBay. So a lot of these items I'm hoping I can resell in my eBay store, and the rest I will put it in a craft lot, which I also sell. So the things I decide not to list, it may be broken, it might not be broken, they will end up in a craft lot. Here is another fun statement necklace. I really love the colors and the beads on this necklace. This is all plastic beads, including these coppery bronze tone ones, but love this kind of an ocean blue mixed with this turquoise blue and these cylindrical beads. Isn't this pretty? I think it is. There is no maker's mark on this one either, but again, it's a fun piece, so I'll probably try to sell that one. Here's a group of items going to the craft lot. At first I thought this is such a gorgeous bracelet and it would be sellable, except for a big chunk has peeled off, so that's going in the craft lot. There's another bracelet here that's pretty scratched up, a stretch bracelet made with shells and faux pearls and some cute little charms, and some plastic beads, a macrame kind of crocheted fiber bead bracelet, all going in the craft lot. Here is a pretty homemade necklace. There is a little fan pendant, and these are ceramic beads in like a rusty brown, some wood beads and some brass beads. Very cool design. So I'm not sure if I am going to sell that, simply because there are some wires sticking out the way this is finished off. It screams homemade as far as that goes, but I love the beads. So that'll probably end up in a craft lot. The next piece here is a choker necklace. At first I thought it was a bracelet, but I kind of held it up and around my neck, and with this chain and the extenders over here, it is a choker necklace. The pattern of the seed beads, I'd say, is an Aztec type design. I like it a lot. This is definitely going in the sell pile. And by the way, if you see anything in this video that you would like to purchase, you can send me an email at kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. I have my email address on the screen right here, kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. Drop me a line and we can work something out. Here is a clip earring. I don't know if it's homemade or not. It might be. This bead right here is really fun. It's kind of an orangey gold color. It's lucite, and it's faceted. I think it's a lot of fun, actually. So it'd be neat to find the mate to that. I'll put that aside and see if the mate shows up. Next is this crystal stretch bracelet. It looks like all of the crystals are there. Everything's set in silver tone. The stretch is fine on it. So I'll probably put this in my sell pile, try to list that. I love this next necklace. It has a garnet colored faceted beads with some matte gold beads and some crystal encrusted gold beads. I love the burgundy and gold color combination, especially for fall. It also has this gold colored chain tassel pendant. Over here we see a jewelry tag, and that jewelry tag is Lucky Brand. This is a super cute piece, especially for fall, and I will definitely be selling this Lucky Brand necklace. Here is another plastic earring. This is pink glitter. I am not sure what the shape of this is. It might be obvious to others, but it's not obvious to me. It reminds me of the Rorschach test. You know, the ink blots where, depending on what you see, it reveals your subconscious thoughts. But to me, this is sort of like, I don't know, a storm cloud. But anyway, is this a shrinky dink? The other side has this white layer on it. In any case, there you have it. This is an earring. We'll see if the mate shows up. Check out this little kitty cat with a Santa hat on. This is a mixed metal piece here, and it's pretty cute. It's got a brass, or actually maybe gold tone hat, and some copper trim on the hat there and the collar. And on the back, I found this little thing. I'm guessing that could have been one of those stick-on magnets, but the magnet part fell off and the stick-on stayed. That could easily be converted into a brooch or something. That's pretty cute. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. This is interesting. Oops, a little too close. This is a wooden bracelet. It's got 6 sides and it's got these little brass tone panels all around. It's very unusual. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or not, because it does have some uneven and banged up areas on these brass pieces here. So I'll probably put this one in the craft lab. It's kind of cool. I was lucky enough to find both of these in the lot. These are actually clip-on and screw-back earrings. So the hinge on the earrings goes back like this for the clip-on, and then the screw is there. It is marked with Napier. I love the finish on them. It's really bright and brilliant, and I love the design. Doesn't it remind you of soft ice cream? Kind of the twirl that they finish with that little point at the top. But in any case, they're really pretty, and I'm definitely going to sell them. Here is another statement necklace. This one has really pretty, they're plastic beads faceted here. All the beads are plastic, but I love the color. They almost have a cat eye sheen to them. And then the pieces in the center are surrounded by clear crystals, and the chain is silver. This sort of reminds me of a J. Crew design, but it's not. It has no maker's mark on it. And they're floral little pendants, or are they stars? Maybe they're floral-like stars or star-like flowers. Really pretty necklace though, so I have to think about this one, whether I'm going to list it or not. Ooh, I really like this necklace. This is pretty fancy. This has got this festoon, little multiple chains here in hematite, draping down in the front. And then as you pull it down, there are these little crystal bars, really pretty, and they connect sections of hematite mesh chain, and there are these great sparkling crystals attached. Let me show you a little bit more up close here. There we go. Isn't this gorgeous? It's finished off with multiple chains again, and we have a lobster clasp and an extender right there. Even though there's no maker's mark, this is a really pretty piece. I'm definitely going to sell this one. Here's a really pretty necklace. That's a classic. It's a multiple strand pearl necklace. The pearls are ivory or maybe even more like pale yellow. There are varied sizes of beads, and as soon as I saw this clasp, this oversized spring clasp here, I thought J. Crew, and sure enough, that is a J. Crew jewelry tag right there. This is a great classic necklace, and I'm definitely going to be selling it. The next item is this door knocker style clip-on earring. It's textured, it's got a twisted style, and I will check the back for a maker's mark. I'm not seeing one. Let's just wait, put this aside, and see if its mate turns up. It's really pretty. Next coming out is this bangle bracelet. It's a linked bracelet in gunmetal tone, I should say, and there are pale yellow crystals all around. All the crystals seem to be there. This one does not have a maker's mark on it. It's a very unique bangle bracelet, and I think I may try to sell this. I did find that other gold earring, so I have a match here. This one has an extra little charm, little filigree charm with hearts. This one not, so I could either take this off or maybe that piece is in the bag. At the bottom of the bag, we'll have to see. I don't know if I'm going to sell them. I don't know. I just think they're cool. I just think they're really cool. I'll put them aside and I'll decide later. Here's a necklace with a fun dangle front. It has graduated length dangles, so they are plastic faceted in like a gray silver pewter color. Better look at the beads here. You can see these little crystals, little disco balls I like to call them, and they're all hanging off this antiqued silver pewter-like chain. Even this part is cute. This is leather with studs, but the leather is in pretty rough shape. So this will go in the craft lot. And this definitely, all of these beads here are usable. I can even see someone just putting a brand new chain on this and it's ready to go. So this one is going to end up in the craft lot. Here's a super long necklace. These are real gemstones of some sort. They are cold to the touch. And here is a better look at the beads. You can see that there are knots in between each bead. And the necklace ends with these little gold tone stick-like charms. Now this is a lariat necklace. Here's a look at the necklace all in one shot. I wrapped it around a couple of times where you could wrap it around your neck right here and let the bottom part dangle, or maybe even cross it over a couple of times, or you can wear it really long. It's a really unique piece and I think it will definitely sell. I like the style of this necklace. This is a collar necklace. You can see that the center chain is gold tone and the rest is black. I'm not sure if there's a name of the style of chain that this is, but it's very unique and I think it's a striking piece. This one does not have a maker's mark on it. It's finished with a lobster clasp and an extender. It's a really unique piece and I'm going to put this one in the sell pile. This is a homemade bracelet. You can probably notice that the wires are sticking out the end there, so they're not really finished properly. This is a gemstone though. It's green and white spotted. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. If you know which gemstone this is, let me know in the comments section. But this one will go in the craft lot. Those beads can definitely be used for a fun project. Here's a pretty little earring. There's a Celtic knot at the top and a little teardrop coming down from it. Let me get that magnet and see what happens. It very well could be sterling silver. The magnet is not attracted to it. So let's see if its mate comes out, and either way I will test this for silver and let you know if it is sterling silver right now on the screen. Here's a pretty chunky pendant in black and zebra print, and it's got these clear crystals all around it. There's the little pendant bail there, and the other side it looks like so. This is a lucite piece. It's fun. Maybe it would look cool on a chunky chain. See if I can come up with one. That's kind of fun. I really like the design of this bracelet. It's on memory wire. I like that turquoise blue and black combo. Plastic focal beads here, but there are some pretty serious wear spots around this. No maker's mark on it, but that's just as well. It's got to go in the craft lot. Too much wear on it. Here's a bangle bracelet. It's Hematitetone. It has a Rolo style chain wrapped around the bangle. It kind of reminds me of the bracelet that we had earlier. This one here. This one is also Hematitetone. It had the crystals, but they both have kind of that link look. So I wonder if I could sell these as a set. They kind of go together, I think. We'll have to see. Take a look at this pendant on this necklace. It's a dagger. It is a pretty detailed dagger. It has some really pretty texture right there. A rose with a rose vine thorn wrapping around the dagger. I guess I would call this gothic. The necklace has a medium-sized curved chain and a spring clasp. There's not a maker's mark on this one, but it's pretty unique, so I think I will try to sell it. This bracelet is adorable. It's got multi-chain in brass tone, gold tone, and copper tone. And look, has a lobster clasp with this cute little butterfly charm at the end. And then in the center, there is a really pretty flower. I think it's a rose with these awesome little charms coming down, little filigree type of leaves, gold crystal, really cute piece. Here's an idea of what the bracelet looks like on. I love this one. This is quite a delicate necklace, and let me tell you, it was wrapped and tangled around a lot of different other chains. It took me a while to get this one out, but I think it might be worth it. Because it's silver, I went ahead and put it against a gray background. Let's take a closer look at that really beautiful medallion pendant. It's a really gorgeous pendant. It has what almost looks like little stones around the circumference, but it's so tiny I can't really tell. I have to get in there with the loop. I can tell you that there is for sure a center stone on there, and I brought out my diamond selector. It's a contraption, a little tool that I use if I suspect something is a diamond, and we are going to test that stone out right now. It can be a little bit tricky when the stones are this tiny, but let's see how I can do. The rapid beeping means I'm hitting metal. I have to get in on that stone. So that tone means it's a diamond. And there is the indication right there when it goes up in the red, when it lights up in the red section. That's an indication that it's a diamond. I have a video here on my channel of how to use these diamond selectors, and there's a link if you're interested in buying one. There's a link down below in my description box that'll take you right to it. Now let's see what the magnet does with the pendant. Now there is some pull there. Did you see that? There is some pull there. So I'm going to test that with my acid test kit. And see what happens when I test it. I'll put it on the screen right here if I found it to be sterling silver. Now, this chain, the chain is definitely not attracted to the magnet. And there is a little link in here, and I can see from here that there is something on the link. So that is 925 Italy, and something else stamped on there. There is a spring clasp. And there's a better look at the delicate chain. So for sure, I think this is sterling silver for the chain. And we'll have to find out what this medallion pendant is, but it sure is beautiful. Well, I've got the gray background out. Let's take a look at this silver tone piece. Right away, I recognize this little jewelry tag here is Crown Trifari. Here's what that looks like up close. The necklace is on a serpentine chain, silver tone, and I like the pendant. It's a teardrop wavy matte finish on that. Something that I've learned over time from doing these videos, when you look at silver tone jewelry against a dark background, it's easier to see sometimes if the color is wearing off, the silver color is wearing off, like it looks like this one is. It's easier to see it against a darker background. So because of that, this is going in the craft lot. But there is nothing wrong with that pendant. I think someone could repurpose that pendant, and I will be placing that in the craft lot. May as well keep the silver thing going here. I like this necklace a lot. This is a rosary style necklace. You can see the links of beads here, the rosary style. These are light gray faceted crystals linked together, leading down to this round medallion, and more of the crystals here and a cross. Really pretty piece. Okay, we'll keep it going with a gray background. I found something else that's silver tone. This is a charm bracelet. This is a tiny bit on the lightweight side, but it's in fantastic shape. It looks almost brand new. Got a very cute heart charm at the end here. Got a toggle clasp. And then this little charm here is blank. So I guess you could get that engraved or leave it as it is. So it's pretty cute. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this one. This is such a cute necklace. There are all these little sparrow charms or pendants all around the necklace. Looks like they're flying. It's a brass tone with roller chain. Look how cute. The sparrows are textured. They have great detail. They have black crystal eyes and then other color crystals on their body in red, clear, blue, and some green. How beautiful. I'm not seeing a maker's mark on this. This does have a lobster clasp closure. This is cute as all get out. I am definitely going to sell this one. Here's a beautiful pair of druzy earrings, pierced earrings, post earrings. They are set in silver tone. Look at the AB Aurora Borealis finish on that and how it catches the light. Blues and greens, absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. Here's the back of the earring. You can see they definitely need to be cleaned up. They're kind of dirty. But once I get them cleaned up, they'll be good to go. And I'm definitely I think I'm gonna wear these for a little bit and then maybe list them. Here is a pendant I found. It is a coin style pendant. It has Napoleon inscription on the side here, EMPETROI. I don't know what that part means. I probably should, but I don't. It has a gold frame and these little square crystals here, and it does have a bail in gold also. So you could put a gold tone or a silver tone chain with this. Here's what the back looks like. So there are no markings on this, but I think it's a pretty cool piece. So maybe I can find just the right chain to put with this. Here are some of the smaller pieces from the lot. Let's start over here. This is a cute pair of hoop earrings with plastic beads. They will likely go in a craft lot. This is a pair of chandelier earrings. Those are really pretty. They have light purple, pink, and dark purple faux crystals or plastic crystals, but they're very pretty and I will be definitely listing those. Next is either a pendant or an earring. Let's see. I still don't know if it's a pendant or an earring because that just might be a pendant that is breaking open and I'm not sure. I don't know what this is, but I'll probably put that in the craft lot. Single earring going in the craft lot. Another single earring going in the craft lot. This is a hinged one and it's missing a pearl right there. And here is no, this is not an earring. This is a dolphin pendant. It looks like it has faux abalone there. It's not sticking, but I do not believe that this is sterling silver. Here's what the back of this one looks like. It's not looking like sterling silver. Here is an earring that's going to the craft lot. This one I am going to put aside. I think it's really pretty, hoping that the mate shows up, so I will put that on the side there. Now, look at this earring. That is a super cool earring. It is enameled. It's definitely vintage. You can see like an orangey red, an orange, and a yellow. Little black separator there. Isn't this cool? So that's a clip-on earring. And there's a stamp on there, and it says HAR. This is definitely a vintage piece. I am going to investigate what HAR is, and I am so hoping that the mate to this is in the rest of the lot. So I'll put this aside. That's a dangle earring that's kind of turning. That's going to go in the craft lot. This is a cross. I'm seeing a little stamp on the back of that. I am seeing 925 stamped on the back. Here's the other side. So it's a red enameled cross earring. That's definitely, I'm going to put this aside to see if we can find the mate to this. Here's another fun earring, really colorful, hoping that there is a mate to this one. And then there is a faux tortoise hoop that for sure I could sell if I can find the mate to that one. So out of all of these, that's craft, 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 and the rest are keepers. The skeleton key pendant on this is so big, but it only has one of the little notches at the end, and this was right there with it. It fell off, and so I guess someone could solder that back on, but it's still a really cool pendant. It's brass tone and it's got large oval chain, and it does not have a maker's mark on it. It has a lobster clasp. It's too bad about this piece breaking off, but what are you going to do? Gosh, I'd love to sell this, but it's probably going to go in the craft lot because of that broken piece. Look at this super chunky necklace. It's got these shiny, chunky rings connected together, linked together, and then, of course, an oval chain. It looks like it's brand new. It has the string from the price tag right there. I really like this. I like this frontal part right here. I think it's pretty cool. It's in great shape. It's brand new. There's not a maker's mark on this one. You can see it has a lobster clasp closure and an extender. And there's the oval chain. This is pretty cool. I'm going to sell this. I think it's a neat piece. What we're looking at here are mostly earrings. Everything here is going in the craft lot. It's either broken, lightweight, scratched, or turning. So it's all going to go in the craft lot. This bracelet matches the necklace that we had earlier. That necklace went in the craft lot. This one is going with it. It has really interesting beads on it, so somebody will have some fun reworking the beads here. I did find the match to that earring from earlier, so I've got a match to these really cute textured twisted clip-on gold tone earrings. These I don't think had a name on them. No, they don't. But glad to have found the match, and I'm definitely going to sell these. I am really glad to have found the match to this. Look at that. These are those HAR earrings. I'm certain that they are vintage, and I am definitely going to sell these. Really cool pair of earrings. Here is a cuff bracelet. It's silver tone, and right there you can see it's a fossil piece. It's a hinged bracelet. It opens like so, and I think it's signed somewhere else, somewhere on the inside. There it is. There's the other signature right there. So this has little crystals embedded in it all around. Too bad there is a missing crystal right there. So unfortunately I can't sell it like this. I am going to put this in the craft lot as well. Here is a super cute pair of owl earrings. I love them so much. They're lime green and teal, crystal eyes. They're set in gold tone. The ear wires are turning a little bit. I think I will change them out and put brand new ear wires on them. I'm definitely going to sell them. That is if I don't keep them and wear them myself. I love them, and they are a keeper for sure. This is a really pretty stretch bracelet, but you can see that the elastic is really worn out on it. The center of each of the links or charms is navy blue, and the bead actually comes to a point. See that? And it's surrounded by beautiful smoky crystals. It just feels so well made. It's too bad that the elastic is all stretched out. I just noticed that this one link has J. Crew stamped on the back, so I'll think about maybe restringing this. It feels very well made. I'm not surprised to see that it's J. Crew, so I want to think about this one, about restringing this one and possibly selling this. I really love the design of these earrings. They have a cross symbol in the center, but they also are very Celtic to me. So I'm going to take the magnet and see what happens when I try to, well, this does attract to the magnet. So, but they're so well made. Maybe they're stainless steel. But since I have a few other things to test, I'll go ahead and test these to see what the story is. I doubt that they're sterling silver because they're attracted to the magnet, but either way, I think they're definitely sellable. The design of the earring is really pretty. I found the mate to that earring, so now I have a pair. These are mixed metal, gold tone and silver tone, a filigree style, a cross design. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'm definitely going to sell these too. This is a really stunning necklace. It's made with several strands of seed beads. They're all braided and it's an infinity necklace, which means there is no clasp. You just slip it over your head. Look at the gorgeous color on these seed beads. You can get a better look on how it's braided, and every strand is in place. There's nothing unraveling. The necklace is finished with this tassel pendant. Such a beautiful piece. Someone is going to absolutely love this necklace. I'm definitely selling this one. That completes the first half of this 18-pound box of jewelry. I'm pretty happy so far. I found some pretty cool things that I can sell. I'll be unpacking the second half of this box in a future video. If you enjoy unboxings like this, you should check out the 2 videos on the screen right here. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.